It's baseball's funniest pranks, hosted by the crown prince of the cream pie, Jay Johnstone. Jay and our camera crews hit the road in search of the greatest pranks in big league baseball. You'll see practical joke classics like the snake in the breadbasket, the stinky microphone,
It's freezing.
the powder horn, and a lot more.
Sunny side up, up.
The baseball's funniest pranks. You want to see?
You have 9 suns in a row.
Oh, son of
Baseball teams make money, you know.
you get a rookie every year with that.
The team to come through.
I didn't know you were allowed to do that anymore.
They'll choose for the sporting news. Keep your sunny side up.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jay Johnstone, and the name of this show is Baseball's Funniest Pranks. Now, I have no idea why they asked me to host this show. Sure, I played 20 years in the big leagues, but when I played, I was a serious Oral Hershiser kind of guy. You know, mature and a role model for kids like this out here. And in the 20 years I played, I never once, not once, ever saw a big league prank. Or, well, maybe one. But anyway, our scouts and cameras have scoured the major league sites here in spring training to find some of the greatest pranks that you'll ever see. So let's watch and see what happens. You know, one of the hardest things about being a ball player is doing interviews. You know, after a game, you might be tired, you may have a sore spot on you, you may have lost a tough game, and even the microphone may smell bad. In fact, I have 100% pure rotten egg extract right here, and I've sprinkled a little bit on my microphones. And when you're a ball player and you do interviews, you're supposed to be nice to the guy you're doing the interview with. So let's see how these players react to my interviews.
Well, the only reason why I'm going to start tonight...
You can see from the flag that Orioles pitcher Brian Holton was downwind of the smell. So I was kind of forced to move the microphone closer and closer until bingo!
So young, and this camp here, and that's really stinks.
I know that. That's what you're doing, right? I was going to say, that stinks.
Kevin Hickey smelled something right off the bat, but he didn't know where it was coming from.
Left-handed pitcher Kevin Hickey with the Orioles. And Kevin, what's in store with the Orioles pitching staff this year?
But it's kind of stinky right now. I mean, we're look around. What the hell is that?
I've seen it before, and
Does this microphone smell kind of funny?
yeah, it smells funny. I just gonna say that to you. It smells like you.
We're going to send Tony down for a nose job, okay? Because obviously he could not smell this microphone because this is the worst smelling microphone I've ever had in my life.
That's the microphone. Just turn it right there. I thought that was you, man. I was going to say, I was going to go, geez, Dave.
I'm trying to keep a straight face.
What did you eat last night, man?
Hello, everybody. This is Jay Johnstone with Dodger catcher Mike Scioscia here in Vero Beach as spring training.
Mickey Hatcher's in the background providing comic
relief.
relief.
To start the season. Mike, short spring training, has that hampered you at all?
Well, you know, it takes a little time getting ready.
It's freezing.
I'll tell you what, it sounds like you were ready.
Much to our surprise, some guys like Johnny Oates, Mike Paul, and Bucky Dent didn't even smell a thing.
Either I'm not doing my job, folks, or these guys got a lot on their minds and they got some real bad noses.
So we tried increasing the dosage.
We need to be a little stronger. Hello, everybody. This is Jay Johnstone for Inside Baseball. With me, outfielder Jesse Barfield with the Yankees. Jesse, a lot of fun in right field, off to a slow start. What can you tell us about the Yankees this year?
What is that smell?
With me, Roberto Kelly, outfielder for the New York Yankees. Roberto, a short spring training, but you're off to a pretty good start. Good year for you? Say hello to baseball's funniest prank show. Funny smell, huh?
What is that?
Bad, huh?
We have to do this for 2 days trying to smell this thing. I don't have any problem with saying this is right. I can see you now. My eyes are killing.
Are we rolling? Hello, everybody. Jay Johnstone with Baseball Today. With me, Dave Stewart, premier pitcher with the Oakland A's. And Dave, a short spring training hasn't hurt you any.
Well, I don't think it's hurt, but I've been working out since December 1st, so it hasn't really been a short spring for me.
You know, a lot of guys, what's the matter? Come back here. Come back here. Come back here. Come back. Yeah, I want you to say hello to Baseball's Funniest Prank Show. The Baseball's Funniest Prank Show. I want you to say hello. How do you think I feel? I gotta... No. You want to finish the interview? My eyes are tearing. Here we are in beautiful Yankee Stadium a couple hours before game time as the players prepare and take batting practice. And our next prank is about to take place right here. We call this next prank, Let's Take a Powder. The concept is very simple. I'll be standing right about here conducting an interview with one of the Seattle players. This horn will be laying about 10 feet behind me. Now, we've enlisted the aid of another Seattle player to get one of his teammates to come up and blow this horn and bust up my interview. But little does the horn blower know that we've doctored this horn with talcum powder.
So when he tries to give it a blow, he gets a face full of powder. Here I am with Seattle pitcher Dennis Powell, and the horn is about, 15 feet behind us. That's pitching coach Tony Ferraro, who really thinks he's going to scare the heck out of us. In fact, somebody told him that the second camera is there to catch my reaction. Actually, it's really there to catch his. And here he comes. Some of the Mariners are rolling us after, but it took me a second to catch on.
Look at Tony. Powder went all over his...
Come here. You know, there's two really important elements in making a successful prank work. One is you have to draw them into your setup and keep their minds occupied. And second is you have to do it without arousing any suspicions. And sometimes the results don't always turn out the way you want them, but it can be just as funny. And that's exactly what happened with the Cincinnati Reds last week when we tried to pull the take a powder trick. Watch this one.
The man on the right is actor Shiv Kemka, pretending to be the Bob Costas of India. Norm Charlton and Randy Myers know that this is a fake interview designed to get Tim Burstis to blow the horn. At the end of the interview, Shiv asked one of the players to read from the Indian cue card and another one to toot the lucky horn. That's part of the station identification, but Tim's not buying.
And if the other one of you would please blow, we have the famous horn of good luck of sports. And it is blown
no chance.
Before
no chance.
So
I'll read this.
No, I'm not blowing that horn. Yeah, you are.
And now if you would please blow the famous horn of competition, and if you hold it up please and blow.
Try it first. Why don't you try it first?
I blew it. Just
blew it one more time.
No.
We'll let him do it. I'm not doing it.
We'll do it one more time. Do it.
No. I don't think it's I have a sore throat.
Yeah, I think he'd prefer to do it.
Muji, Jet, Sop, Samach, Mi, Nahi, Ha, Raha, He.
Thank you very much. That's very kind.
Muji, Ye, Sab, Sama, Ni, Nahin, Ha, Raha, He.
Okay.
I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming.
That's right.
Who else can we get?
Pair of youngsters and.
How about Mike Bordick of the Oakland A's?
Guys, and so.
You know, you get a rookie every year with that. You get a rookie every year.
Jackie sent this up.
Go give him the towel.
Dodger manager Tom Lasorda has always had a penchant for trading players on April Fool's Day to add a little fun and humor to the clubhouse. Let's see which players he trades this year.
Now, folks, we know this seems a little harsh, but it's a baseball tradition, and ball players love it, except for the time that they have to go through it.
I just talked to Fred, and we've been in the midst of trying to make a deal, and we finalized it today. We just got Raines, and both of you are going to Montreal. I just want to take this opportunity to thank both of you. You're both outstanding young men, and we're going to miss you, really. I had high hopes for you, you know. We had plans for you to be very helpful and effective for us this year. But I think it's a good break for both of you, really, in reality. It gives you a chance to, Chris, you're going to play, and John, you're going to go right into the starting rotation. I think you'll enjoy Montreal in the summertime. It's beautiful there. It really is. I played there 9 years. It's a great place to play.
Here comes a Lasorda classic.
And, you know, the only thing is, you know, with the Canadian currency, that's one of the defects. But anyway, you guys both wore the Dodger uniform with pride. You're both signed by the Dodgers. You were developed by the Dodgers, and we're going to miss both of you. Let me ask you a question.
I'm going to play, I'll tell you that.
Out of this whole team, are you going to miss me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you gave me a chance. I mean, you know, you didn't have to.
How about you, John? I'm going to miss both of you guys.
Miss the entire club.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Well, let me tell you something. See that cabinet?
We had to sit there. But you didn't say anything.
Yeah, you'd have been. Oh, you should have heard him. You should have heard him. That's great. That's great.
Hello, everybody. Jay Johnstone at the St. Petersburg Pelicans Senior Baseball League Camp with pitching pie maker Doc Ellis. And Doc, they say that you're very stingy in giving out pieces of pie, that you give out very small pieces of pie.
Well, you know, I don't give them a whole pie. Not all of them. Some of them I don't like that well.
Speaking of pies, I guess that's the topping for Doc's pie.
It was great.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there's the pitching pie maker Doc Ellis from his teammates. Well, don't let that pie drop, Doc.
You know what? You guys set me up.
Here I have set up Kenny Landreau for a pie in the face from Lenny Randall. Now, Kenny has seen the pie and he knows what's up, but the last laugh is on me.
Oh, Lenny, he's a great leader here, you know, and
And now, well, actually, I guess that you don't have to tell me too much about Lenny Randall.
I was just going to say he was a great guy, but after that, oh my.
The Pittsburgh Pirates play in the Iron City, and the Pirates right-hander, Doug Drabeck, almost ended up behind iron bars, or so he thought, when Pittsburgh's front office conspired with baseball's funniest pranks on a little practical joke.
Well, I guess the theme of this prank could be called To Catch a Thief, where we took a player, an unsuspecting player, the last person you'd ever think of as a a culprit in something like this, and basically put a a trunk full of uniforms, pants, shirts, in his car trunk and had him come in the stadium and be asked to, if we can check his trunk because, you know, we know it wasn't you and there's no way that could be possible, but we are required to do this because we did have a major theft. Well, this was done to my ex-friend Doug Drabeck, nicest guy in the world, last person one would ever suspect for any kind of indiscretion.
Rick Cerrone, our Vice President of Public Relations, came and said, we've got a situation where we can get Doug Drabeck. Do you want to be involved? I thought it over, and I guess after about a millimeter of a second, I said, absolutely.
Richard's good at those things. I mean, Richard's, he has fun with those types of things. It's not the first and won't be the last time that he's been involved with one of those things.
Well, the way this was set up was the night before the actual altercation with Mr. Drabeck, as the police department would say, our team uniforms and quite a bit of equipment mysteriously disappeared.
And we also enlisted the help of Doug's wife, Christy, who we gave the uniforms to and had her put them in the trunk of his car.
So we called our good friends with the Pittsburgh City Police Department and got one of their finest out here with a marked car and set it up in the parking lot. Knowing the players would come in around 3 o'clock, basically parked some cars that we knew the players wouldn't recognize around as if we were inspecting them. The fact that we were searching cars coming into the stadium really didn't dawn on Doug, and I thought that was kind of as humorous as the prank itself, that we would be checking cars coming into the stadium, and it never dawned on him that, you know, why would we be checking those kinds of cars?
I'm really sorry to hassle you. We had a major robbery at the stadium last night, and we're checking everybody in and out. It's just for insurance purposes. All we need to do, I just need to check your... I know, I realize that, I'm sorry.
All right. Well, you need to
we need to look in the trunk real quick. I really apologize.
Doesn't have a trunk, does it?
We enlisted the services of Mike LaValliere to make sure and prod Doug in case Doug, for some reason, said, I'm not going to do this.
I really apologize. It's just insurance. I'm sorry. Are these yours?
Holy cow, Dougie.
Is that what
Did you?
missing?
It's part of what was taken.
Holy mackerel.
You're gonna have to come with us and get down and get everything straightened up. We're gonna put
Is this your car, Doug?
Yeah, it's my car. You gotta be kidding me.
This is half of what we. This is a good bit of what we had taken last night. Did you have any, Doug?
Did you have it locked last night?
Did you have anything to do with this? Did you take any of this?
No, I swear to God I did. Because we went to the luncheon.
Oh, jeez. This is a player we
had
don't
this
want.
car when we were here at the luncheon. Because Christy and I went to do a TV thing in the morning. We came back and she went home. And she brought this to the game last night.
And this is one of our players. We don't want to make a big deal out of this.
So we're still gonna have to go down to the station to get it straightened out. You know,
Can't.
That's fine.
Okay, I'll have to call a wagon and grab it. Probably 35. You want to send me a wagon down to the stadium, main entrance?
We don't have to take him in a wagon.
To the station, do you? I mean,
Yeah, well, we have to go down and get it all straightened out. That's where all the reports and that are at.
This really stinks.
The only other option I can think of is if we just want to go right over here.
Oh, son of a...
I'm gonna kill him.
Love it. That was awesome.
You were awesome, Dad.
Excellent. Good camera work. Thank you. Sweet.
I think the players probably had more fun with this than any of us did, because as they heard about it, almost to a man, they almost had to lay down and laugh because they heard that he got taken in all the way to the bank.
Richard could help the thing go along by playing the good cop, bad cop, because as you can see, the policeman is ready to call in for the wagon.
I think that's when I felt best. It was fun to just push him just close to the line. I think his expressions told it all. There was no question. We had him hook, line, and sinker.
This is one of our players. We don't want to make a big deal out of this.
So we're still going to have to go down to the station to get it straightened out. You know,
Can't.
That's fine.
Okay, I'll have to call a wagon and grab it.
Well, that's when he said, we're going to have to take you into the station and clear this all up. I said, oh, this is great. This is going to look good in the papers.
The funny thing is the next day the headlines in the paper were that Doug Drabeck was arrested for stealing uniforms. And then it went on to tell that it was a joke, but it was quite a big local story. I mean, on our broadcast that night and in the newspaper the next day. And a lot of people tried to sell Doug real estate the next day.
I think that there's no question before the end of the season, somehow, some way, there'll be paybacks. But I'm a big boy.
But he will get me. I know that. I mean, believe me. It will maybe a year from now, but he will get me.
Plenty of games left, plenty of days, long season still, so when they least expect it.
Our next prank is an oldie but a goodie. It first happened to Brooks Robinson when he was sitting on the dais at a banquet. Brooks, kind of hungry, reached for a roll, but a second too late, he found out that his teammate, Mo Drabowski, had put a boa constrictor in the breadbasket. Such as this. Now, I'm sitting here at the Cypress Creek Marriott in Fort Lauderdale, spring training site of the New York Yankees, where the food is really great here, and I'm waiting for a few of the Yankees to come over and join me for an interview and dinner. And the specialty of the house is reptile rolls. So now let's see how these Yankees act when they go to grab a roll. Oh, yeah, bring them good rolls. We invited the players to be interviewed for a fictional show called Baseball Today. After a few questions, we broke for a fictional commercial and brought them out some fictional rolls.
Yeah, let's see.
Holy Jesus! God! Look at the snake in there, man.
Is there a snake in
Yeah.
there? What kind? What kind?
Get that thing out of
He's
here.
gonna shoot you. He's gonna shoot you.
Oh, yeah, man, bring them rolls. Bring them, I'm sorry.
I like the way y'all got this set up.
Huh?
I like the way y'all have it set up. It's nice.
Perfect, yeah, we just want to make it casual, as I just said. I'm wearing Levi's, man, nice and easy, relaxed, okay, have dinner. Willie, you're in charge of the rolls, go ahead.
No, I don't want any rolls.
Go ahead. All right, Van, you got it.
I ain't got no.
Oh, man. No. No, man.
I thought it was a damn rattlesnake or something at first, boy. I like boas. I had no problem with these. Willie, where you going?
Now, what if I wanted to roll?
Oh, you had a very exciting roll.
We had so much fun with Willie and Van that we decided to try it again.
Go ahead, Will.
I still don't want no bread.
Roll, man.
I see they rolls, man.
Well, grab one.
I don't want to get too full, man.
Too full? Take a roll, man. You take a roll.
You want to roll? Get a roll. You want me to take a roll? No, I ain't gonna jump. I see the right color, too. Oh, man, that's too much. That snake should go on.
That poor snake, I tell you.
Man, that snake, man, get that snake out of here, man.
Oh, man, you guys are bad.
You can be here all night.
You guys are bad. How much time we got? We got a little bit of time? Huh? Can we eat? Can I have a roll?
Let's have a roll. Let's not have a roll. Hey, that thing's real, Jay.
Well, hello, buddy. We'll be right back with more from Deion Sanders and Mel Hall. Here we are at the beautiful Cypress Creek Marriott in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and take it away, sponsors.
You ain't got a brain.
Oh man, they got pretty good food here, huh? All right, they got some pretty good food, good rolls.
I think I'm gonna, if they have a striking football, I'm gonna be a scab linebacker.
Scab linebacker?
Yeah.
What do you got, Lil? How much time we got? We got time to eat a couple rolls or something?
You know what I told Deion? I'm gonna be a walk-on. I told Deion, I'm gonna be a walk-on. I'm gonna go to Atlanta Falcons cap, and I'm gonna say,
That was about a 4. Hey, D, that's about 418, wasn't it?
He made that 10 yards in about
You see that joker?
Come on, come on.
Hey, now you know black people and snakes don't get along.
After the prank, Mel said he wasn't scared at all. Let's go back and take a look.
I'm going to go to Atlanta Falcons cap, and I'm going to say...
This is my favorite. Mel Hall is hiding in the background, and I'm having a heck of a time keeping my eyes off the basket.
We can act like we're buttering a roll or something, huh?
What is that?
That is so low, man. What is that, man? Whoa! God. That's scary, man. That is scary.
I'd like to thank all the players, the coaches, and the fans for being a part of baseball's funniest pranks. But remember, practical jokes aren't funny if somebody really gets hurt, so be careful out there. And in the words of the great orator Yogi Berra, it ain't over till it's over. Or unless you got outtakes. See you next time.
Come on, Pretzel, we don't have all day. Let's go.
Anytime.
No, we're really ready.
And I'm going to say...
It's a tiny one.
Hey, do you see that thing? Man, you crazy.
It's a tiny one.
No. Jay.
No.
My lips go dead there.
Let's go Yankees!
Bottom line. That's cold blooded. What do you think that smells like?
Let's go Yankees!
For it, I figured, what the heck.
Smell something funny.
You know the old saying, when you've been got, you've been got. I'm off to my next prank at the All-Star game. I could just find that map to Wrigley. Aha! Wrigley Field. See ya. Bye. Hello, everybody. Jay Johnstone with Baseball Today. With me, Dave Stewart, premier pitcher with the Oakland A's. Dave, a short spring training hasn't hurt you any.
Well, I don't think it's hurt. I've been working out since December 1st, so it hasn't really been a short spring.
A lot of guys. What's the matter? Come back here. Come back here. Come back here. I want to say hello to baseball's funniest prank show. The baseball's funniest prank show. I want to say hello. How do you think I feel? I got it. You want to finish the interview?
When you flick on the TV or buy a sports video, are you sick and tired of watching and hearing this?
We came to Tampa to have some fun. We also came here to get a job done.
But like I said before, the Lakers out to kick butt.
Is this the kind of music you really want to hear?
Me and my homeboy straight from News
Now, is it?
Live, outside the forum, live. Here we go, the Lakers gonna score them. Oh boy!
How does this make you feel?
Bob Uecker
Bloopers Greatest Hits, Volume 1
And how about
You'll
this
hear
magnificent sound?
Bob you around to the ball game.
We've got the perfect solution.
With the crowd.
The sights, sports bloopers. The sounds, classical music and opera.
Hallelujah! It's time for a symphony of sports bloopers. Bless you all.
How about we introduce you to some classical sports moments set to some classical music? It's quite a sight to behold and worth getting excited about, Muffy.
The show must go on.
And it will, with the mystery of the missing football. In a far-off foggy land, a football disappeared. And Green Man, T-Man, Girl Man, the Madman, Hulk Man, the Dark Man, and the Masked Man were all suspects. Players did not play, and the games were almost always delayed. When they did play, it was somehow different without the ball. See what we mean? People were furious. Strange things began to happen. First, there was a shootout. Then, there was a scalping. Then, a hanging. And suddenly, they spotted the ball. In plain view, there it was. Rolling seductively along the ground. Uncovered, discovered, recovered. Joyful celebration ensued. But the question remained, who took it? Who picked it up? That is the unsolved mystery of the missing football.
For a different kind of suspense, the mischievous sorcerer's apprentice cooks up a few naughty recipes. Beginning with football star Webster Slaughter's successful attempt
My mother taught me this.
to scare the daylights out of fellow All-Star Mike Johnson. Moving on to the sorcerer's dirty rat trick, whereby our interviewer, Dallas Cowboy player Nate Newton, sets up Eric Dickerson. The rat is just left of that rock behind him.
Hey, watch out. Hey, man!
Here is a man of many masks whose duty it is to frighten a certain baseball player half out of his wits. In the cage he goes, but not for long.
Hey, Charlie, you want to come out and see Dwayne? Come on. Come on. Come on, Charlie.
And finally, our sorcerer has convinced the football player, Vi Sikahema, in red, that there's a dangerous wild monkey in that box. Hopping right along, we hope you're getting the point we're trying to make. What we're trying to do is juggle the various clips together in a way so they mesh together. In synchronization. It's a dangerous enterprise, fraught with tremendous uncertainties. There are barriers we must cross. When it works, it all comes together. But when it doesn't, crash. Whoa! And ouch. It's like an assault on the senses. A persistent attack on your ability to concentrate. We try not to lose focus. In fact, we try to take the high road. Okay, we know there are detours, but all in all, we try to stay with the game and not walk away.
On Peraldo, and that will be all for J.C. Peraldo. He is fouled out of this game.
And he literally goes right out of the gym.
We'll try it again.
It's always pleasant to see Grace in action. Look at this guy, weaving, bobbing, and ending up all wet. See you later, pal. It's time for our Symfunny Awards, given to the most worthy athletes. In the regular guy responds to pressure category, Don Simpson, a college student, wins hands down. Don has to make 4 shots in a row to win a new card. Congratulations, Don, on winning the car and the Symfunny Award. In the worst excuse for a skier category, this lady wins by a landslide. Wonder what she's thinking. In the worst excuse for a bowler category, Fred takes the cake. Fred's best shot is a gutter ball. His high score is 9, which he scored on the lane next to his. His low score is 3. In the worst excuse for a foul shooter category, Milt wins the award. Milt's foul shooting percentage is .08. He's missed his last 93 foul shots in a row, but he's trying. In the stick to what you do best category, TV reporter Dan Needles is the champion. Here, Dan goes 4 rounds with a boat and loses.
All right, let's see what happens. We're out here. He's up. He's taking some water. He's taking some splashing. He's still on his feet. Whoa, that's all. Hey, that didn't last long. Here we go. Round 2 here. All right, here we go. Now, let's see if he can bounce back. He's looking pretty good early. He's surveying around. Oh, he's smiling. Something must be going right for the young kid. Whoa, here's a turn. Whoa, oh, my God. Hey, round 3 now. Let's see what happens here. Well, I think he's going to bounce back. Oh, he's bouncing all right. Here he's bouncing. He's doing the belly flop surf, Bob. Look at him. Round 4. Oh, my gosh. It's not getting any better for the kid. Whoop-de-doo. What's going to happen now? I don't know. He's holding on. Can he hold on? Can he hold on here? I don't think he's going to make it. He didn't make it, Bob! His head's in the water!
Bruce the Mouse Strauss wins in the boxing boob category. The Mouse has lost over 200 bouts with a unique training philosophy.
I don't train. You know, the way I look at it, no, if you train, you're going to be in condition to go more rounds. If you go more rounds, you're going to have to sustain more punishment, so it's not worth it to me to train.
And finally, in our Lifetime Achievement category, Muhammad Ali wins the award.
Who's the biggest and the baddest boy in school? Who's the baddest boy in school?
Ali has faced all types of opponents during his career. And when faced with overwhelming odds, he's always prevailed. So let's salute Muhammad Ali and our Symphony winners for their glorious achievements. Like Ali, an angry bull can be a devastating opponent. For these cowboys, it's time to face the music.
We might need paramedics right away, boys. Hold on here. He hit hard. Stand by. The boys will tell us that guy hit that ball.
Well, we got a change on the name, but it was a good bull ride. That was Rod Spillman of Pocatello, Idaho. On a bull called Okie Dipsley. He is from Australia. So let me right up there.
Let's switch our attention from those nasty bulls to some other amazing animal athletes. We'll start with Poncho, the ping pong pussycat. Poncho's prowess is perfectly suited to ping pong. Poncho uses his paws for paddles, piling up plentiful points. So we salute Poncho, the ping pong pussycat. Next, Elvis, the soccer-playing elephant. Elvis's expertise is awesome. He scored goal after goal because goalies disappear when he shoots. And then there's Velvet, the volleyball queen. Not to mention Frida, the free-spirited flyer. Frida flies the friendly skies with not a care in the world. Dude, the surfing dog, hangs 10 with the doggies down at the dunes. Then there's Jasper, the jumping fish. Jasper jumps through hoops just for the fun of it. And he's jolly good at it, too. We love Damien, the diving dog whose dynamic dips in the drink are definitely daring. And finally, Harry, the horse who's kicked the longest field goal in history. From our home video files, a few clips worth watching.
Hey, Calgary's the place to be. The Flames are #1 with me.
Pee-wee baseball is always a blast. Water skiing on stilts can lead to some interesting results. In the amazing play category, this home video is, well, amazing. Here's another amazing play. Watch the quarterback closely. That's right, your eyes didn't deceive you. Here it is again. He threw it behind his head for a touchdown. On this play, the quarterback throws the ball. It's intercepted, lateraled, and run back for 100 yards. The cameraman gets so excited he can't keep still. As long as we're on the subject of amazing, unpredictable, and wacky plays, let's do it up.
He blocks, looks to shoot it to the open net. He has scored! Ron Hextall has become the first player in the history of the National Hockey League, the first goaltender to actually score a goal.
Brings you off your feet, eh? So will these next highlights. Shots like these make opposing coaches very unhappy. You don't like that? Try this. Or this. Let's fly the coop to the Far East, where they have their own versions of sport. First stop, the land of the rising sun and booming business, Japan. Speaking of booming, you're looking at Kanishiki, a Hawaiian who wrestles sumo in Japan.
Welcome to Championship Sumo Wrestling. Up to date, Kanishiki, the 520-pound monstrosity from the island of Ponchosity. An intimidating, demonstrating colossal being, staring his opponent down. Whoa, baby. And the fans here love it. They're out of control. Here's the action. Boom! We're started. Look at that fat man. He's not a person, he's a place. And his place is at the top of the sumo wrestling world.
From Japan, it's on to the exotic country of Thailand. Throughout the country, young kids practice what is called Muay Thai, or Thai boxing.
Welcome everyone to Championship Muay Thai Boxing. And here we go, the kicking and the clawing and the kicking and again. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2, do-si-do, the partner. I get the feeling that these two boys don't like each other. They march to the beat of a different drummer. And back with some more. I'm banging, banging, banging heads and flipping and rolling. And he's coming back for more. The fans love it. His mom's encouraging him. Let's twist again like we did last summer. Get back in there, you young'un, and get the crawling and the scratching again. Oh, Navi!
From Thailand, we venture to Singapore. There, the Singapore Stiltwalkers demonstrate their basketball talents.
Yes! Hello again, everyone. Welcome to the Singapore Stiltwalkers. Yes, these are like the Harlem Globetrotters of another land. Through the night, you haven't seen this on any schoolyard in the United States. Yes, and this one's bigger than the other one. Let's see him bash it through the hole. He surveys the situation. Whoa!
And finally, the beautiful Pacific island of Fiji, where championship crab racing is the order of the day. On the magnificent Fijian beaches, they gather crabs, number them, and let them loose.
And they're set for the big race. The favorites are Crustacean Boy at 7-1, Tartar Tom at 5-1, and Irving Feldman at 3-1. And they're off. And it's a good start. Crabs are moving in every direction. Lots of activity. Some are going the right way, some are not. But Crustacean Boy is looking good. He's out early at number 11, followed by Irving Feldman. But the favorite is Tartar Tom. And here he goes. He's got the surge. He's got a late 6. Tartar Tom captures the victory. And now we're off back to the USA.
The setting is New York, New York, but these New York Giant football players may as well be in Japan. That's because our Japanese interviewer, Tony Masa, is purposely asking questions that are impossible to understand. Watch how the players react.
Question here. In 2 drill minutes, drill minutes?
2-minute drill.
2 minutes drill. Why not faster sheet crib on offensive?
Say that again?
Why not faster sheet crib on offensive?
That's a good question. What was it again?
In 2 drill minutes, why not faster sheet crib on offensive?
I have no idea what's he saying?
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
You got it.
This is number 2.
Okay.
Work on not shovel on safety bridge to receive on prevention.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, that's great.
Work not shovel on safety bridge to receive on prevention.
I missed the last word. That got me.
I have no idea. What do you think?
I don't know. Anyway, thank you very much. Backing runner moves dish lately, good for screen passing on fast slash from running track.
Running truck. More like a running back, I would imagine.
Anyway, could you give my audience domo arigato and bow?
Domo arigato.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So much.
Great.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you. What in the world is going on?
The game of football is not nearly so hard to understand. At the turn of the century, people played with real pigs instead of pigskins. Later, training methods were established. Modern football historians are still trying to figure them out. They did eventually lead to some interesting game sequences. Look at this formation. And here, flippin' Phil Fonzarelli demonstrates the pogo stick method of running so common in those days. Fast forward to the modern era, and we see not much has changed. It still gets a little ridiculous out there once in a while as California attempts to score the winning touchdown against Stanford. So what to do about the sorry state of football? In the future, we think it should look like this. The year is 2001. Football has become dull, dreary, boring. The fans, coaches, and players cry out for new rules. And thus a new football game emerges. The outcome of every contest is determined by the coin toss.
All right, calm here. Heads. Heads it is. Okay, USC, would you like to win the game or would you like to lose the game? Go ahead and tell me. What would you like to do? What's that? I can't hear you. I'd like to win, please. Okay, you win the game. USC call heads. They win the game.
So simple, so brilliant. And that's football. Past, present, and future. Football is not the only collision sport. Here's a collection of hard hits called the Overture of 1812 Collisions. While the football field usually conjures up images of rib-cracking hits, one coach decided to make it the setting for his marriage. An assistant coach at a West Virginia high school married his sweetheart on the 50-yard line. How romantic. This is one time he would not get penalized for holding. The ice hockey arena served as the setting for this next wedding, with the captain of the team presenting the bride in front of 10,000 witnesses. The coach of the Kansas City Blades iced his union with a hug and a kiss. The crowd loved it, especially when they cruised around the rink in this limo, throwing flowers to the adoring throng. Baseball stadiums have also hosted many a marriage ceremony. Here, a minor leaguer asked for his sweetheart's hand in marriage.
Will you marry me?
She says yes, and they seal their union with a kiss. He proceeds to get ready for the ball game. Marital bliss can eventually give way to a more contentious relationship that tends to look like this. Taking out the trash can be a constant source of irritation between spouses. Some men even get thrown out of the house. Husbands are so messy sometimes. Is this what they mean by tender love? Can't you just hear it? Pick up your shoes and act your age. Like these University of Pittsburgh hoop players. They were asked to do a commercial for milk, but the glasses they used had tiny holes in them. They were clueless.
If you want to play great, you got to eat great. So start off every day with a balanced breakfast and a tall glass of milk.
No cut.
With a glass of milk.
Oh.
What are you doing, man?
Cut. Let's get him.
So start off every day with a balanced breakfast and a tall glass of milk. Jeez. Better take that one over again, huh?
All over.
All over.
I don't know what I'm trying to look at the camera or something. One more take.
Even the coach got in on the action. He was then asked to read the rest of the script.
This glass has holes in it, and it's a phony commercial.
His players, watching from another room, loved it.
He has some friends in there.
Dribbling right along. All this mud. There's got to be a more wholesome way to spend leisure time. Like a friendly game of golf. In the neighborhood. Or attending a football game. But you gotta stay on your toes. Why is everybody so attracted to the camera? TV cameras caught this bizarre exchange between matadors. Try officiating that dispute. In ice hockey, they teach officials never sit on the fence. Take a position and don't waver. Ice hockey is a game where slipping, sliding, and silliness are everyday occurrences. Way to be heads up, pal. Watch this shot closely. Over, up, and in. That's worth another look. Shoots. Boink. Where is it, asked the goalie? And in. Excuse me. Pardon me, sir. Fans love the rough and tumble action of ice hockey. They're a different breed, these hockey nuts. And sometimes the players find themselves sitting right alongside their dedicated followers. Onto the racetrack, where we find what appears to be a normal horse race, except for one thing. The lead horse isn't racing the other horses. He's racing his own jockey. The photo finish reveals the horse wins by a neck. Listen to these calls.
Bodacious Tatas breaks alertly and is sent immediately to the lead.
No, Sex plays on the outside.
Bodacious Tatas trying to go the distance here.
On the outside, I'm no bimbo.
Here comes Bill Clinton. They got a 16th to go and smashing Bush is leading it. Here comes Bubba Clinton. And at the pole is Bubba Clinton to take the election of the third in 1:58.
While on the subject of elections, this trotter elected to leave the track and go up to the clubhouse. He wanted to get a seat to watch the race. Why not? Now on to the baseball diamond, where our friend Max Patkin takes a look at the videotape. We'll begin with a routine fly ball to right field. He's got it. He's got it. Doink. Love that one, didn't you? Another fly ball to right field. They got it. They got it. The ump says you're out. And they are. There's a long fly ball to center field. It could be stuck. Is that a double or a home run? Think about that one. In the meantime, let's jump over that question and take our 7th inning stretch with Max Patkin's classic first baseman routine. Working with the first baseman, watch how he mimics each and every move. Catches it, throws it, catches it, shakes the arm, shakes the other arm, wiggles around, throws it, catches it, throws it, catches it, hitches up the old drawers, scratches himself, throws it. And so on, and so on, and uh-oh. By the way, that ball, ground rule double only. Here's a little trick we pulled on 3 Buffalo Bills cheerleaders. There will be a giant fake roach left in that girl's hand at the end of the trick.
I'm going to make
Watch your reaction.
that card that you just memorized appear on the bottom of the stick. I know. I'm special. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
71 offense, decline, 4th down.
Okay. Is that your card? Are you sure?
This can't be what's meant by a behind-the-back pass. Clonk. Look here, sitting on the floor. Up and in. Nothing to it. He hits it. It's going left. Ouch. Here's a guy who thinks he scored a touchdown. You forgot something, pal. The ball. This runner is flush with joy after scoring his TD. He's really quite relieved, too. A few NFL All-Pros take the bait.
Who did that? Who did that?
It's fitting that we conclude our symphony with some incredible finishes. Let's rejoice with the players as they say, Hallelujah!
10-second effort. It'll count.
Scrambles right, gets away from Washington. He's going to throw it as far as he can down the field. It is tipped and caught by Tillman. Tillman at the 20, the 15, the 10. Touchdown USA!
Could be the final play of the game. Back to pass goes Gamble. There's a rush. He'll send it downfield. Mustangs come away with an interception. They flip it back to Ed Gerard. Now a fumble on the play. Cameron comes away. If they're on the football, it's a touchdown. It is!
Kicking it low, and it's going down. Cromwell will pick it up. Last play of the ball game. Cromwell over the 35 to 40, and he is going to be last shooting. Laterals the ball, and here comes Holy Cross. Holy Cross might score. Holy Cross scores on the last play of the game. Holy Cross scores with 2 seconds on the last play of the game. It was Lateral and Donovan.
Hi, I'm Wes Chamberlain of the Philadelphia Phillies. Get ready to take a walk on the lighter side.
That's right, Wes. We are going to take a walk on the lighter side of baseball.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never come back. Root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out the old ball game.
Hi everyone, I'm Jay Johnstone, and over the course of the next half hour, the lighter side of baseball will show you some of the crazier moments that have happened in this game. We've traveled all the way from the big yards right on down to the backyards and have collected plenty of those fabulous follies, and even pulled an outrageous prank or two. So come on and join me as this tape starts off with a bang.
A royal bang, that is, with Steve Crawford, relief pitcher for Kansas City. It was only flash powder, Steve. Brett Butler of the LA Dodgers decided to teach his son the fundamentals of hitting, so he took him out back for a few drills. Obviously, this little guy already has a pretty good swing. Yeah, there are a lot of crazy things that occur in the game of baseball, and on any given night, you never know what you might see at the ballpark. Especially if on that particular night there's a full moon out. Take, for example, our disgruntled manager here, who after getting tossed out of the game decided to shove his shoe in the ump's face.
Smell this! You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna toss you out of the game!
Nice strategy, and this guy's still not done. Off go the glasses. Here's another guy who's just a little upset. First he tosses the water cooler, and then the trash can. Not to be outdone, this manager decides to hand-deliver the trash can to the infield. Nice touch. Ah, the national pastime, a sport you can bring the whole family to. In fact, bring everyone you know. Friends, neighbors, co-workers, people from church, the dog, the cat, the bird.
You know, throughout my career as a Major League Baseball player, I had a reputation of being a prankster. And yes, I will admit, I was addicted to pranks, and I still am. In fact, whenever I get the chance, I love to pull a prank. And sometimes I'll even get an accomplice. So for this one, I got Sparky Anderson, the manager of the Detroit Tigers, to help me out. Wait till you see what we do to this poor Tiger player.
Good old Sparky has called Tigers player Tim Leeper into his office to discuss a newspaper article that quotes Leeper as bad-mouthing Sparky. Of course, the paper and the quotes in the article are both phony. Let's listen in.
Now, I pick up a newspaper article that says, trouble in Tigerstown. Rookie outfielder stirs controversy in camp. Some of your quotes in there. He also quoted Leeper as saying, Sparky is an old racehorse with blinkers. He has tunnel vision when he's out on the field and doesn't give a lot of young players a chance to prove themselves.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. There's no. Can I see this?
Yeah, it says right here. I'm reading them right to you.
Who the is Bruce Casella? Sparky, I'm gonna tell you right now. I never talked to nobody.
Sit down. You know.
This is because I never talked to nobody.
Let me do the talking. You know.
I'll
do the talking. You just zip up. I'll do the talking.
Look at Jay, he loves it. Meanwhile, poor Leeper keeps getting more and more fired up, and Sparky's just about ready to call in the writer of this bogus article, our actor Bruce Casella.
Hey, it's Bruce Casella. Here's the writer. I'm gonna find out here. Come in here. I'm gonna find out. Bruce, come on in here.
Yes, sir.
I want to know. Leap is denying this emphatically. I want to know exactly where you got this type of stuff.
Well, I really can't tell you.
What do you mean you can't tell
Let me
us?
ask you a question.
Sure.
Who the are you?
Hey,
Well, I'm a reporter. You're right, something like that.
Let the man, hey, you just let the man do the talking here.
I got that from one of your veteran players, and I just really can't say who I got it from. Because
Well, I'll tell you what now. Wait. I'll do the talking. I have to know who the player is. There's no what. I'll do the talking.
I've got it right on tape here, Spark.
You got it. Let me hear this.
Going to camp right now. It's not going too bad. You know, Tim Leeper's having a pretty good spring.
Sounds like Mark Salad.
You know, he says,
Where do you get Mark Salad? Where is Mark Salad?
I can't believe you would write something on the basis of that.
I want Mark Salad.
no, not right now. You know, there's great opportunity for these younger kids.
We'll just get Mark Salas in here.
And shake your hand, and you know that.
We'll get Mark Salas in here. Mark, now listen, I want to know something. I want to know something right here.
Now, when Leeper's teammate Mark Salas comes into the office, Sparky just can't keep a straight face any longer, and Leeper finally knows the joke's on him.
This is a predicament that's got me awful. I am so
How long
upset.
has this been or what?
Come here. Hey, Johnstone's right out there. You've been a victim of...
We got you, Timmy boy.
Keep your sunny side up, hide the side that gets blue. If you have 9 suns in a row, baseball teams make money, you know.
You got a little heated with the reporter, our producer, Bruce Casal.
Yeah. I asked him who he was, you know, in real nice terms. And
Well, ask you a question. Sure. Who the f*** are you? Well, I'm a reporter.
What was going through your mind?
well, I saw myself carrying bags at Marriott for the rest of my life, and you know, I was doing that about 3 weeks ago, and I was on my way back.
Nothing like seeing a good prank pulled off to perfection. Nice job, Sparky. Now, from one legendary manager, let's move on to another one. Tommy Lasorda of the Los Angeles Dodgers tells a classic story involving yours truly and a few Dodger teammates.
I look up in the 6th inning, and the ground crew is dragging the infield. And on the board, they show there's 50,000 people in Dodger Stadium, and 3 guys are in coveralls dragging the infield. It's you, Jerry Royce, and Kemmerer Brett. 50,000 people get up and give you a standing ovation.
I did a good job.
Now, all 3 of you come in the dugout. I find each of you $250. I told you to get a bat and pinch hit for the pitcher. The first pitch you hit over the right field fence for a home run. You may be the only guy in the history of the major leagues who in the 6th inning, the top of the 6th inning, dragged the infield. And the bottom of the 6th inning hit a home run.
They won the game, too.
They won the game. Now, after I find you, you fellas told Bud Ferrilla what I had done. Right. Bud Ferrilla had a talk show in Los Angeles. So he tells the fans, how could Tommy Lasorda find these 3 guys for what they did? The fans are up in arms. The fans are sending in money to help you guys pay the fine. You each receive $750. You give me $250. You guys clear $500. I'm the culprit, and you 3 guys are the heroes.
Okay, here's another one of those bizarre baseball stories that took place in between innings. The ballpark was McCoy Stadium in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, home of the Pawtucket Red Sox. And here, WJAR sportscaster Joe Rocco was trying to do a live report on the field. But there was a problem. You see, the game was ready to resume, and Rocco wasn't finished with his sportscast yet. So you think they'd wait a few minutes, right? Wrong. The umpires didn't care at all that this was a live report. All they wanted to do was continue with the game.
Raping a 31-year-old New York woman.
Holding up the game for this. We're not holding up the game.
We're on live TV, sir.
Fine.
Okay.
Shut the game.
We'll be at 30 seconds.
No,
Okay. Thank you.
we're not holding up the game.
All right. The umpires are giving us a little heat here. Okay. We'll be done in about 30 seconds.
No, you won't. You'll be done now.
Okay. I'm going to get thrown out here on opening night.
Security, please.
They're calling.
Can we get security over here, please?
All right. They're cutting the lights. We got to go. They want us out of here. Live at McCoy. I'm Joe Rocco. Kathy and Doug, take it away before they throw me out.
Pressing reason, the beauty of live television, isn't it?
You got to love those umpires. And you're going to love this next play. It took place in a baseball stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. And without question, it's one of those once-in-a-lifetime sports moments.
When Jed Dalton of the University of Nebraska stepped to the plate, he thought this was going to be just another at-bat. But boy, was he wrong. Because Jed not only hit the ball out of the ballpark, but he also managed to hit it right through the window of a car that was passing by the stadium.
I knew I hit it hard, but I thought it was on the line too much to get out of the park. So I was on my horse trying to get around and get a double or triple out of it, and just left the park. I didn't even know it shattered the window until I crossed home plate, came in, and I looked out there and I guess I saw the car with the shattered windshield. So it was still pretty exciting.
Yeah, pretty exciting for Jed, but not for the guy who was driving the car, who luckily didn't have a passenger with him.
I usually don't go down that road. I usually go down 14. There was a train coming, so I went around the other way. All I was doing was just driving by, and all of a sudden I heard crash. The hard balls went through my window. And it kind of scared me a little bit. So I just sat there for a little while. And then I heard
one of the players asked me if I was all right, and I got out of my car and said, yeah, I'm okay.
So you're going to keep this baseball now?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try to find out who hit it and take it down and have him autograph it.
And so, what would be the next logical part to our story? You guessed it, Robert had the chance to meet Jed Dalton at the ballpark and had him autograph that historic baseball. As Jay said at the beginning, this was definitely one of those once-in-a-lifetime sports moments. And what's Robert going to do with that glass-shattering baseball?
Get it mounted right on the front of my car.
The lighter side of baseball moves on. And if you're superstitious, you'll love this next guy. His name is Turk Wendell, a minor league pitcher who used to be with the Atlanta Braves, but now is with the Cubs. Turk is a powerful right-hander with plenty of crazy habits, like always running off the field and making sure he never touches the foul line. And he'll only take a ball from an umpire if it's rolled to him, and won't pick it up until it stops completely. He wears no socks, only stirrups. And during the game, he goes through at least 2 packs of black licorice. Wendell also has plenty more rituals he likes to perform.
I kneel down, get the ball, wait for the catcher to come. And when he goes to kneel down to catch, I stand up, throw one of my pitches. Then I get the ball, he throws it to second, get the ball, I pray, draw 3 crosses in the dirt, and then go about my business. You know, after that, I'm a normal pitcher like anybody else.
Yeah, no different than anyone else. How many pitchers do you know who brush their teeth between innings? You heard right. Between every inning, Turk comes into the dugout, breaks out the toothpaste, and polishes up those shiny whites. This 24-year-old is one promising minor leaguer with some major league superstitions. Diamonds in the rough are what we like to call this next group of plays because the skills of these ball players certainly could use a little bit of polish. Don't worry, folks, he was okay. Another player who could use plenty of pledge is this right fielder. There's error number 1. And here comes error number 2. Number 3. And on play number 4, he finally makes the catch. But pays for it dearly, as does this pitcher who gets beamed by the catcher. Nice arm, pal. Or our hitter here who gets it right where it hurts. And our last diamond in the rough who has a little trouble with his slider. Hey, buddy, better work on those control problems.
7th inning stretch. Let's take time out from the bloopers as we listen to this rocking rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game, sung by my little buddy Frank. Take it away, pal.
Take me out to a ball game. Take me out to a prayer. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't have it, I ever get back for it. Ooh, for a home team, a medal, and it's a shame. Cause it's 1, 2, 3 touchdowns at the all-ball game.
Now that the little guy has got us back in the baseball mood, let's drop everything and run out to the ballpark for plenty more fun. There's nothing like going out to your favorite stadium and watching the stars in action.
Oh, picture me pitching you kisses when the morning train is due. And when day is done, if it's raining, hun, I'll come sliding back to you. Oh, you better play ball with me. What a manager you could be. Let's give love a cloud, honey, don't hold out. You better play ball with me, yeah. Soft ball, hard ball, stick ball, knuckle ball, spitball, grease ball. You better play ball with me.
Okay, let's get back to one of my favorite pastimes. No, not baseball. Come on. I already told you what I like to do more than anything else, pranks. So for this one, I paid a visit to spring training to scare the daylights out of a few of my baseball buddies.
Mongoose Mania is what we like to call this prank. Down in spring training, while the players were hard at work, loosening up, and preparing for the upcoming season, good old Jay was hard at work preparing for his upcoming caper. This year, Jay has brought his Cobra Killer to spring training, traveling from camp to camp, showing players and coaches this extremely wild and dangerous animal. He's told these curious onlookers that there's an African mongoose inside the cage. However, the only killer inside that box is a furry little tail tied to a string, which is about to scare the daylights out of Cardinals player Brian Jordan.
Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Come on. A nasty little sucker. Boy, it really is. Every now and then it'll snap at you, huh? Oh, get out!
Don't worry, Brian, you're not the only one Jay got with this trick.
Oh, my God! Oh, yeah, go get him! Look out! Oh, jeez!
There they go, and we want the world to know. Give a cheer, shout it clear, let them know that we're all here. That bunch of Cardinals and Mr. Humphrey, we're mighty proud of you.
We got another one.
We sure do, Jay. Another story about you as we go back to Dodger manager Tommy Lasorda and listen to how he describes our host, Jay Johnstone.
Wherever I go, and you know, I do an awful lot of speaking all over the United States. And one of the questions that is asked of me so many times, what is Jay Johnstone really like? And my answer is that there are a lot of people who are in the insane asylum who are saner than this man, and this guy is walking the streets of America scot-free.
Now one from our strange but true baseball file. This one took place in Rochester, New York, home of the Rochester Red Wings, where two of their players, Shane Turner, number 7, and Tommy Shields, number 19, attempted to enter the baseball record book, but first they had to get the okay from their skipper.
They proposed it yesterday. They said if we clinched second place, could we try getting 2 guys to play 9 positions in one game, and I think it'd be a record, and I said sure, but let's clinch it first. So they went out there last night. It took us 11 innings, but we finally clinched it, so we're going to give it a go today.
And give it a go they did. Each inning, these two guys moved to a different position, whether it be third base, second base, shortstop, and even pitching. There was one position that Tommy wasn't looking forward to playing.
Catching. I never caught. I think the last time I caught was when I was 9 years old. So I'm not real excited about it.
But he wanted that record, so he did it anyway. And somehow these two guys managed to play all 9 positions in one ball game, which in turn secured them a place in the baseball record book at our strange but true file.
Recently, our lighter side of baseball crew took a trip to Fort Myers, Florida, where they met up with one of the more interesting characters in professional baseball. He's the king of promotions, and when this guy's in charge, you never know what you might see at the old ballpark.
How would you like to go out to a ball game and see a golden retriever in right field? Get your hair cut in left field? Make a free phone call from the stands? And be placed in seats where you were encouraged to heckle the umpires? Sound good? Well, these were just a few of the sights we saw when we visited the Miracles, a professional baseball team in Fort Myers, Florida. And the person responsible for all these promotions is the president of the Miracles, Mike Veck, a guy who is self-proclaimed crazy.
I would like to think that I'm very rational but crazy. It's an oxymoron, and I tend more to the moron side than the oxy side, but I just love what I do.
And so do the fans, especially when you bring characters like Morticia out to clean off home plate with a vacuum during the 7th inning stretch. Or when you set up a beauty salon that sits right behind the third base bag. Vex says it doesn't get any better than this.
You take the worst thing in the world, which is getting your hair cut, and you take the best thing in the world, which is a ball game, you combine them, and bingo, you've got something that doesn't make any sense. Tailor-made for me.
And so was the Blue Review, a special section where fans sit and critique the umpires.
Hey, Blue! German Shepherd in the parking lot looking for you! You're missing a good game, Blue! Use the good eye!
Now, if you think anyone can do this, you're wrong. Just ask these fellas.
No way.
No. You gotta have etiquette. You can't be completely mindless.
Another fan favorite is the cellular phone in the stands. Hey, lady, who you calling?
Oh, scare me to death.
Sorry, ma'am. We didn't mean to scare you. Just wanted to know who you were calling.
My son, see if he's home.
Checking up on him?
He's 17. I always check up on him.
And probably the most famous of all Vex promotions is Jericho, the Miracle Dog. Jericho's job is to keep the fans happy by signing autographs during the game and to keep the umpires happy by providing them with Gatorade in between innings.
Good stuff. There you go, Jericho. Take her back now.
Miracle Baseball, a place where everyone has fun, including the team president.
It's criminal. I have more fun every year. I'm 41 years old with a job that I'm underqualified for simply because my mentality hasn't reached the age of 5 yet.
And that's why we love you, Mike.
Now that's my kind of ballpark. I would have fit in great down there, wig and all. Oh yeah, the wig. You probably didn't recognize me, but don't worry about it. Neither did any of these next guys when I showed up at Yankee Stadium wearing this wig and pulled off what I call my Shakespearean prank.
Yankee Stadium, home of the Bronx Bombers and home of Sergio, the big Hollywood director who's come to New York to find a ball player to appear in his next Broadway show. These guys think they're auditioning for a part in the play Hamlet, reading lines from these cue cards. They also think if they land the deal, big money awaits them. Let's listen in on the auditions.
Go ahead.
Beautiful.
God bless you, sir.
My lord, the queen.
Dave Gallagher starts laughing right away. Mark Eichhorn, on the other hand, is all business.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or take arms against the sea of troubles.
Proud of yourself, Mark? Back to Gallagher, who just keeps on laughing.
By the mass, and 'tis like a camel indeed. Me think it is like a weasel.
I tell you what, I read Hamlet in high school and they never said any of this.
Nay, answer me, stand and unfold yourself.
Long live the king.
Bernardo?
Good feelings.
Good. I got a little accent in there too.
That's great, Mark, but it's time to end this prank and have Jay let you off the hook.
With Jay Johnstone. You guys are crazy. I was going, that can't be his real hair over here.
I've been waiting for you for 2 hours in this outfit. I'm dying. Look at this. Look at this thing you gotta wear.
I was gonna say this guy.
To be or not to be.
As you can see, I love to have a good time. And I've learned that through the years, the best way to enjoy this great game of baseball is to keep your sunny side up.
Keep your sunny side up, by the side that gets blue. If you have 9 suns in a row, baseball teams make money, you know. Keep your winning side up, help the team to come through. Then your name they'll choose for the sporting news. Keep your sunny side up. Win the All-Star game, make the sunny side. Give the ball a ride. Keep your sunny side up.
Well, folks, that's it for this tape. I sure enjoyed watching those clips, and I hope you did too. Until next time, remember, look on the lighter side of life, and we'll see you at the old ballpark.
You're gonna win that ball game, Uncle Sam. So pitch that cannonball the way you can. You were slow beginning, but just wait till that ninth inning. You can finish what they all began. Your team is all behind you to the man. So keep your bat and make that home run slam. Keep the bases loaded till your hits have all exploded. You're gonna win that ball game, Uncle Sam. Show the Axis how we play in the good old U.S. way. You're gonna win that ball game, Uncle Sam.
The Lighter Side of Baseball was produced by Steve Rotfeld Productions.